Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a very special edition of Rogues Gallery Live. Like I said, this is Rogues Gallery Live, but it is our next level showcase reaction show. This is always one of my favorite shows of the year. Although, as you could see from my baby fit today, I'm a little still a little ticked off about no DC. But if you watch the entire video, you kind of understood where I'm kind of coming from. And I know some people feel the opposite, but basically, I think that this is not necessarily a bad thing. I think there's a lot of fatigue in terms of DC stuff from a lot of different companies. And so I think that Prime One is trying to do a strategy here to kind of give collectors a little bit of a break, a little bit of breathing room. Also, in talking with their creative director, he also mentioned that it's also giving their artists a little bit of a creative break to let them try something new and different. And so, there's a lot of people out there that like a lot of different things. Obviously, this core group of people here on the channel love DC in general, but also we love Marvel. But, Prime One doesn't do Marvel. So anyway, I'm still excited about tonight. I think we're going to see some cool stuff. And sometimes it's just kind of nice not to have to spend money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just kind of nice. So maybe we won't have to spend any money tonight, or our pre-order will be safe. Anyway, we got Billy Rios in the house. How's it going, Billy?
Doing good. Was out all day car shopping.
Oh.
Fun. Yep, fun. And you were able to escape without one, so that's even more.
No, I did. No, I bought it.
Oh, you bought it.
Yeah,
all right, you bought it. All right. Well, never mind. You weak-minded fool. Yeah.
Yeah, it took away from some of my statue money, but whatever.
But what'd you get?
I got a Mazda CX-90.
Nice. That's awesome.
I had the CX-9, but they did away with that, and now they made it this 90. It's a little bigger.
That's cool. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome. And then we got this guy right here. Everybody knows this guy right here. It's Secret Sanctuary, of course, Mr. Jeff Delaney. How's it going, sir?
It's going really well. I'm curious what we'll see tonight. I'm hoping for some movie pieces. I'm hoping it's not all anime and stuff that doesn't really float my boat.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely see some movie pieces. I bet we'll see maybe some stuff from Blitzway, which would be really nice. And so anyway, Eric's not going to join us tonight because he is with his daughter's sporting events. So maybe he'll pop on later. I don't know how long this will be. It did say part 1 again, so maybe it'll just be like an hour show. I don't know. Yeah. So we'll see. But anyway, I don't know who else will pop on. I know JWR is at work. He was going to try to pop on. So we'll see. I don't know if I haven't heard from Dan yet today, so I don't know if he is available or not. But anyway.
Jeff Morris?
Jeff Morris, I haven't heard from him either.
Come on, Jeff Morris. You're probably in the chat.
I need everybody. We have 83 people watching. I need this. Hashtag bring back Jeff Morris. Theodore's already on it. So everybody hashtag right in the comments right now for me. Bring back Jeff Morris, and hopefully maybe we can convince him to pop on.
He's got that 90-ounce beverage waiting.
Yes, he does.
He's all set.
I've got my giant coffee. This is my iced latte, coffee and milk. I'm going all night long. Here we go.
All right.
Caffeine it up at 8 o'clock p.m. my time. That's never a good sign because I'm never going to be able to go to sleep tonight. But yeah, and John says it's literally on the thumbnail. See, I was trying to promote some like good karma to come our way, so maybe you would bring him back.
Right.
But yeah. So anyway, Jeff, if you're watching, we want you on the show, my friend. And I also want to give a special thanks to Mr. Jeff Delaney for reminding me about the audio. I actually did that a couple hours ago. I watched our last show in April.
Yeah.
Because when we watched that show, Eric suggested that we watch the show from the year prior in order to do that. So since then, I've kind of figured out the tabs. And whenever you share your tab, it has a little icon that says, do you want to share your audio? So hopefully it'll be real simple tonight. Hopefully. And hopefully it'll be a non-issue. But basically the show is going to start in 6 minutes over on the Prime One website. So you're obviously free to watch it there. But I'm really glad that 88 people so far, and actually just jumped up to 94, are hanging out with us. It's always one of our biggest shows of the year. And it's, even though, like I said, even though there's not a lot of DC stuff, that's okay. Like, how did you guys take the DC news? Like, are you as disappointed, or do you kind of see my point of maybe it's okay, it's kind of a break for DC collectors for once?
I love Marvel too, even though they don't do Marvel, but I'm saying my interests go beyond DC. But you know, I like statues, so if it's cool, it's cool. You know, it may not be for me, but I enjoy seeing what other people get. So the Transformers are cool, Terminator stuff. So hopefully, Blitzway does come. You know, like even the Neo that they dropped last time. So I'm sure there'd be cool stuff.
Yeah. What about you, Jeff?
I'm disappointed, but to be honest, I don't usually end up buying that much Prime 1 stuff.
I was just going to say, like, I know you appreciate it from afar, and you have had a couple of pieces over the years.
I have, and I still have Zatanna, and I have the Pfeiffer Catwoman, but not much else. So, but I do enjoy seeing what's coming, and I do, you know, I'm a huge DC fan. So
you have the Constantine piece, right?
I do, looking right at me.
I was going to say it's one of the best pieces in your collection, in my opinion.
It is, yeah. So, yeah, it's disappointing, but maybe they'll surprise us with some cool movie pieces.
Well, and I do want to just say up front, and there's a lot that I can't say, but I did mention in the video today that I had a really long, kind of like all afternoon conversation back and forth with you know, some people at Prime 1. And I'm here to tell you that even though tonight might be a bit of a letdown in terms of DC, I think that there's still obviously some stuff coming. And I know that they have a lot planned for when some of the DC movies start coming out. Obviously, we've got the Joker, which I don't really think that that's kind of like their thing. I mean, just some of the comments they made, I don't think we're necessarily going to see any new stuff from that film. Mm-hmm. Who knows though? I mean, they did an Arthur Fleck before. And obviously Lady Gaga is very popular, but I think where their really big focus is going to be, you know, with the brand new franchise of Superman and that whole universe. And obviously the Batman too, I think will do very, very well for Warner Brothers. So I think once that starts going again, I think the Prime 1 definitely has some stuff. Again, they've shared some stuff with me privately and made some comments privately. That has me optimistic about that. They're not done with DC. I think they've lost a little confidence, obviously, with sales, but also they agree that the market's flooded. They gave out too many licenses to too many companies. Everybody's making the exact same thing. I mean, how often do we see when, like, Michelle Pfeiffer? How many Michelle Pfeiffers came out all at the same time? How many? You know, it's the same. So, I personally think that Prime 1 wanted to kind of take this break, probably needed to take this break, and but they are definitely not done in terms of what they're going to be bringing us. And their main focus, and I just wanted to relay this, is they wanted to really up their game, up their paint, specifically up how they painted, how they printed the statues, the level of detail. And so I think they're also taking this time to kind of just reset. I mean, he specifically mentioned to me reboot, like, you know, Prime 1 2.0 or whatever, with the DC line. So I'm optimistic about the stuff. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I know it's disappointing, but at the same time, like I said, my wallet's safe probably tonight. Maybe, I don't know about yours. You know, if it's a Sanctuary piece, you just never know.
Well, one thing I am disappointed about not being any DC is I was kind of hoping that we'd see a Blitzway Reeve Superman.
Yeah, that would have been great, actually.
Yeah.
But never say never, right? Never say never.
Yeah.
So we're going to play a little drinking game tonight. I've got my giant caffeinated coffee beverage here. Somebody suggested that every time tonight that they don't show a DC piece, you take a shot.
Oh, boy.
A lot of shots.
So, I mean, we got 141 people right here. We're going to have a lot of drunk watchers tonight. So it's going to be very, very fun. So, yeah, take a shot every time you don't see a DC piece.
Did you see I got my Rogues Gallery?
Yeah, show them your Rogue. Look how great it turned out.
Oh, I have to go get it.
You have to go get it. I was going to say you had a great picture.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, we're on our website. We're selling some Rogues Gallery. They're kind of like, are they like pint glasses? I mean, it's a pint. Yeah, it's a pint. Yeah. Pint glass. But I was even showing my wife tonight, and she's like, "Wow, that looks really great!" Like the way it turned out. So
it looked better than I mean, it's a pint glass, but
yeah,
the look I want, it looks, because I have a bar, so I have a bunch of different glasses and stuff. So it's gonna sit.
Well, I appreciate you getting one. That's really cool. I'm glad it turned out well.
Yeah.
Sometimes with those things, like where you have like another company print stuff, you don't always know how the quality will be. So I'm glad. So what do you guys want to see? I mean, we're about 1 minute before we start. What do you guys want to see? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and start sharing this. So make sure we get everything going here. Also share audio. Okay. So there we go. Let's see what we get. Should begin shortly. So again, let me know in the chat, what you were hoping to see in terms of movie pieces. I know some people were really excited about the potential of some video game pieces. So yeah, let me know in the chat. Let me see if I can still bring up stuff. Yes, I can. That's great. Okay, I like this tab stuff. This is way better than just sharing my screen. Let's see. Next Gen 64 wants to see Chung-Li. Okay. Mm-hmm. Witcher Triss. They've done a lot of Witcher pieces.
Well, they teased it, so.
Oh, in their graphic, like they did that little graphic tease thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there was a bunch of symbols that I didn't know what they were. I just kept hoping they were Batman symbols, but. I mean, if I could make a Vampirilla into a Talia, I can make any symbol on there something really similar to a Batman symbol, probably. Hey, we got audio. How great is this?
Amazing.
I was going to say, we've really come a long way here on Rogues Gallery Live.
First time ever.
Billy, you must be the good luck charm, I guess, tonight.
I'm telling you, it all goes smooth when I'm here. The last one I saw, you guys were, it was, Chris was gone, then it froze, and it was no sound, then it was a little bit.
Right. Yeah.
So in the chat,
Eric's like, try this, try that.
Yeah, that's what he did, and he actually sent me a screenshot, so that's how we were able to figure it out last time.
Yeah, that was
just in the audience, guys, if it's too loud or if it's too quiet, let me know on our end. But we'll kind of be quiet and comment where we need to. But here we go, guys.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Prime One Studios' Next Level Showcase. This time, we're proud to present a special two-part event. Both Part 1 and 2 are packed with thrilling and immersive content that will take you to new heights. Now, without further ado, please sit back, relax, and enjoy Part 1, where we'll unveil some of our finest creations. We hope you'll stay with us to the end.
Dylan's got a good idea here. Can I full screen it? Yes, I bet I probably can. Oops, that's not right. Is that better? Oh yeah, it's way bigger.
That looks good.
Okay, perfect, guys. Here we go. Thank you for the suggestion, Ryan. Brotherhood member, thank you for being here. Everybody hit the like button if you would do me a favor. Hit the like button right now. Helps us out.
Ladies and gentlemen, collectors and fans from all over the world, welcome to the stage again for Prime One Studios' Next Level Showcase 12. The sweltering heat of summer is behind us, and another season is gone and past.
Man, it was 90 degrees here today.
Which can only mean one thing: the promise of exciting new things happening in the extraordinary world of Prime One Studio. My name is Dante Carver, and joined by my co-host, Shizuka Anderson, tonight's show is surely going to be an interesting one.
In our narrative-driven world, Prime One Studio brings a range of characters and stories to life as high-end collectibles. Their work often captures stories of heroism and glory, but they sometimes also delve into the darker side of things, transforming the light and chaos of the human experience into tangible works of art.
Humans, by our very nature, speak in stories. From the dawn of time, we've shared tales around campfires, passed down legends through generations, and crafted narratives that shape our understanding of the world.
And here at Prime One Studio, we understand the power of stories. These statues are not mere 3D forms of polystone and paint. No, they are storytellers of their own right. Each one captures a moment, a dream, a scene, a memory.
For over 10 years, Prime One Studio has been showcasing
I've been
a house of
impressed with
thoughtfully
these
selected
spokespeople. I
characters
think they do a nice
from
job.
your favorite
Yeah.
stories.
They do.
They're always on the move towards something bigger, better. Every fine detail and sculpted feature a stark reminder of the journey they're on.
And so today we embark on yet another adventure to explore new worlds created by Prime One Studio. What kind of stories will we see play out?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Let's take our first steps into Prime One Studios'
Next Level Showcase 12
World of Light
and Chaos.
All right, let's see what we got up first.
The production value has gone up for this
I
show.
was gonna say they continue to set the industry standard of what they do with these shows. They're
Yeah.
fantastic.
Looks good.
There's Johnny. I like that they're giving a lot of people credit finally. Like, just even some of their artists. They've been really quiet about artists a lot of times. That's awesome right there. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice touch.
Oh,
I'm gonna mute that just for a second. I don't know if this will get a copyright strike for the music.
Could you sing instead? Maybe?
La di da di da da da. We could sing like the Batman theme song.
Sure.
Na 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 na. We could pretend like there's DC stuff. I don't know. Do you guys sing at all? Are you guys good singers?
No.
No.
you.
All right. Well, we tried, folks.
So this is all just opening credits?
Yeah. It's really long. But like I said, I'm really impressed that they, are giving their artists some credit, which is great because I feel like it's been real quiet of who they use. There's a lot of talent at Prime One.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Now we're back. All right.
If you were a Japanese kid in the 80s, you probably lived through the peak of the manga boom, a time when pages were brimming with the stories of hopes and dreams of young warriors clad in mystical armor.
Saint Seiya captivated the imaginations of countless readers with their heartfelt depictions
not wrong,
of youth
Dylan.
and friendship.
Prime One Studio first ignited their passion for the series with Phoenix Ikki, followed by the cool and collected Dragon Shiryu, and finally the gentle and compassionate Andromeda
Tyler
Shiryu.
wants you to sing Elvis,
And now
Jeff.
they're ready to complete the constellation with the brightest star of the night.
Love me tender. My favorite's Blue Christmas, so I could probably sing that.
Cool.
I have a feeling I'm going to be real clueless tonight.
Yeah, I'm afraid I might be in the same boat. But I'll appreciate it.
Yeah, I was going to say, we can still appreciate the art like we do. 172 watching, guys. Thank you so much. Hit the like button if you would. That helps other people find the content. And thanks for hanging out with us on an awesome Friday night.
And if
Really
anybody in the
appreciate
chat
everybody.
knows who these characters are, please share.
Yeah, I was going to say, let us know because we have no clue.
Yeah, it looks awesome though. Wow.
I mean, their sculpts are just phenomenal. Even though I don't understand what they are, I think that they're just so well done. A lot of movement. And Craig says, looks cool. I have no idea what it is. Yeah. It's Pegasus, duh.
If that's 1/4,
Yep.
is that a 1/4 horse? That probably is huge.
It's gonna be really large with the horse. It's really crazy because I thought that they were trying to go down to 1/4 more to kind of like reduce the size and reduce the price, but these things are as much as a third scale now, and
Yeah.
they're still massive.
I mean, man, that's huge.
No, it's a whole lineup.
Yeah.
Bass guitar there.
Got that 80s cartoon.
I was gonna say it
music.
sounds like it's like an old video game from the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Next Gen says it right there. So
Yeah,
80s, and I
it's
love
so
it.
80s, yeah.
Yeah, really good. I don't know who sang that or who played that, but I like it. I dig it. Oh, thank you very much. Zach knows who it is.
Continuing with Heroes from the Land of the Rising Sun.
There are a couple of series out there that hit all the nostalgic sweet spots, and Bio Booster Armor Guyver is definitely one of them.
Prime
Stationary
One artisans
Wonder
bringing a
likes
statue
these?
from the past is a cathartic way of coming to terms with the passage of time.
It's easy to see why they're so drawn to Guyver, which is chock full of things that the studio is fond of. Japan's
Yeah,
unique
Japanese
sense of
market for
heroism,
sure.
intense anime battles, and sci-fi creatures.
In fact,
There's a
way
lot of
back
buyers
in
in
our
the
pre-showcase era,
Japan
Prime One Studio
market.
released other Guyver collectibles under the Ultimate Premium Masterline series, including the main protagonist, Guyver 1, as well as his rivals.
Now, 5 years in the making, the studio has raised the bar to bring you yet another new piece from this dark and sometimes chaotic sci-fi world. Let's see what they have in store.
Look at so much detail. Look at
Yeah.
that. Back Kid Voodoo. Must like this one. Yeah, Lady Guyver. Yeah, female version of her.
Are those swap outs or just
Yeah, maybe so. These are quarter scale.
Wow.
Their bases are massive. Hey, CNSS84, thanks for joining us. Bat Kid Voodoo says, "I'm so in." That's great.
Nice.
Name it after the eyes of the animated characters look flat.
Beloved across generations and around the world, Bio Booster Armor Guyver stands as a masterpiece of heroic science fiction. Now, Prime One Studio, a name synonymous with excellence in figure crafting, once again brings its full range of
I wonder if that's an
expertise
AI
to
voice.
bear, presenting two exceptional figures
I bet
that
it is.
embody the spirit of this legendary series.
Doing great, Lewis.
After 6 years,
Thanks for joining
Guyver
us.
1 Comic Art Color Edition makes its triumphant return alongside the stunning fourth host, Guyver 2 Female. Now, let's explore the captivating details and craftsmanship that bring these figures to life.
So, Guyver fans out there that are watching, do these look accurate? I mean, are they
Guyver 1
accurate to the
Comic
game
Art Color
and
Edition.
the anime and whatever else?
Is it from a game or is it
This
a comic?
one-quarter
I think it
scale
must just be
Guyver
from
1 statue perfectly captures
anime, I
the
think,
beautiful
isn't it?
cyan coloring
Maybe, I
featured
don't
in
know.
art
Let me know.
books and later cover art.
See, when it says
The
cover
metal
art, it makes me
parts are
think
plated,
comic book.
and the muscle
maybe
fibers
so.
are layered with special metallic paint, bringing Yoshiki Takaya's
Draco
high
says
contrast
anime,
art
yes.
style to life. It also comes
it's
with
just
a
an
wide
updated
range
version
of
of their old
interchangeable
sculpt. That's
parts from the
interesting.
previous release, allowing you to
same
display your
pose and
favorite
everything.
poses. The Mega Smasher on the chest features a radiant color scheme.
What do you guys think about
inspired
that?
by the white beam
Redoing a
depicted in the
statue,
color
but improving it.
illustrations. A reflective coating enhances
Think
the
that's
illusion
okay?
of actual light,
Uh,
adding depth and realism.
wow.
Not only
Well,
does it
I
capture
should
the
have just did
organic
it with
texture of the
Wolverine.
Guyver, but it
Wolverine.
also preserves the
Yeah.
intense, lifelike detail of the shredded
How long
Zolanoid
ago was the first
Ramateeth.
one?
Enjoy the
Said
high level of
2017.
detail that only a large
This is like
statue
6
can
years ago.
provide.
So it's been a
For
it's been a
those who
while.
missed the
been a
previous
while, yeah.
release or are looking to start their Guyver collection, this is a must-have
Wow, Lady
masterpiece
Guyver
available
was
only
3 years
here.
ago.
Holy moly.
Guyver 2 Female.
Fight.
Presenting a 1/4 scale
Like Street
statue of
Fighter.
Guyver 2 as bio-boosted by Kronos Inspector Valkyria Lisker. Crafted through digital sculpting, this figure features a slender, graceful body line that sets it apart from the robust Guyvers of the past. With a dedication to replicating the cover illustration from the original series, the statue's
I clearly
shimmering
need to
purple
do more
body
squats.
with its finely applied gradients and shading truly stands out. The details
Glad
of the
that you're safe,
bio-boosted
Ben Hizzle.
armor,
My thoughts
including
go
the
out to
control metal,
everybody
are
down there.
rendered in a weighty, high-contrast finish through plated coating. This statue also takes full advantage
Matt
of its
Martin
large scale,
messaged us that
with
he is
every
safe,
detail
but they're without
meticulously
power
carved
tonight.
to perfection. Additionally, it includes interchangeable parts such as both arms with deployed high-frequency swords and a headpiece revealing Valkyria's beautiful face. The base features the
pretty
hyper-Zolanoid
cool looking.
empowered Zerba
Yeah.
recreated with the same intense impact as in the
I
original
like the bases
series.
on these better than the
In
figures.
addition to the crustacean-like exoskeleton, the statue vividly portrays the torso pierced by the pressure cannon and the heat ray gun on the left arm with remarkable realism.
Zach says that Guyver's not so popular in Japan anymore. Was Guyver an
A
80s?
truly extraordinary, high-quality piece worthy of the Guyver name. Experience this exceptional piece in person.
Oh,
where
hell's
Yoshiki
freezing
Takaya's
over if that's the
pinnacle
case.
of sci-fi heroism is brought to life in stunning detail.
Mid-40s anime. That's who's got the money to buy these things. Mid-40s. That's cool. Those look great.
Legacy Art, a line of concept statues that seek to unite Berserk fans together over the pain and traumatic themes that resonate throughout the unforgettable
These have been
narratives.
really popular. The Berserk.
It's also marking a journey through the world of pencil and brush left behind
Thank you,
by
Bat
its
Kid
beloved
Voodoo.
creator.
But even more than that, it's Prime 1 Studios' heartfelt
Not anymore.
tribute to Kintaro Miura, honoring his legacy and the profound impact of his beautiful work.
The first offering in Legacy Art, Guts and Griffith, are faithful 3D interpretations of Miura Sensei's artwork.
These have
from
been
the
really
manga,
nice.
a poignant and metaphorical reflection of their
Yeah,
tumultuous
3D.
relationship.
That's neat.
Following them came the quarter-scale Guts and Casca, depicting the pair's tragic descent into
Oh, they
despair.
blurred it out.
A piece that impressed collectors with its size, unique perspective of depth, and artistic merit.
That piece was
This
crazy.
time, Prime 1 Studio shifts its focus to the aftermath of that tragedy that befell Guts and Casca, where Griffith, driven by greed, undergoes a transformation into the heartless entity known as Femto.
Our next reveal depicts the beginning of this pivotal moment, one that tears apart the bond between old friends and leaves a trail of devastation in its wake.
Join us as Prime 1 Studio continues to embody the legacy and spirit of Kintaro Miura.
Kickback's killing me. Killing me. All right, let's see if I can change this next statue into Italia. Can I make it work? Let's see what we're getting. Well, I'm guessing that's a nope.
That's going to be one ugly.
Yeah, it's going to be a
Italian.
hard no, I think. You got a kind of a Picasso thing going on here.
That'd be a lot of work.
Yeah, I think it's, yeah. Should have just gone with the Vampirilla, I guess. Wow, that's exactly like the art. That's crazy. Oh, it's coming out of this thing. How cool would it be if they did like some sort of giant Joker face diorama like that, like with those lips? Like a carnival head or something. It'd be kind of cool. Batman coming out of it.
Do they have anything like this on the website right now for sale?
These pieces?
Yeah, well, just
Yeah.
anime pieces in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
花びくマントに
I wonder
心
how
を
this stuff sells. I mean,
互いに
obviously, I
剣を
never, when
構
I
え
go to
る
the
かつ
website,
て
I
の
don't look
英
at this
雄た
stuff.
ち
So.
I think overseas it sells
愛
really
する
well.
人をだ
Yeah.
But
ただ一人絶
some
望
of the
に
edition
抗う
sizes
不
on
屈
a
の
lot of this
魂
stuff is still low.
レガシーアート
So I still feel like they're really targeting the
不正
higher
室の
end
漫画家が
collector.
残した筆致を立体化するフォー
'Cause
マ
this
ット
stuff is not cheap.
絶望のワンシーンが加わりましたベルセ
But
ルクシ
I
リ
know
ーズ
some of
最
these
新作
pieces have sold better than like
テム
all
ト
of their
をご覧
DC
くだ
stuff
さい
combined.
Well, obviously, the shipping would
自
be
らが率いた
different.
鷹の
You
団
know.
Yeah.
そして唯一無二の親友を生贄に
Yeah, I
捧
think in a
げ
lot of cases, Namic, they
216
do.
年に一度の職
from
で
what I've been
誕生
told.
した5人目のゴッドハンド本作は黄金時代編の終焉を告げるイラストの
Be
一
cool,
つ
Craig.
コミック12巻のカバーをモチーフにしたものです重厚かつ
it
立
says
体
Berserk
的
is
な
Prime
油
One's
彩の
number
感
one
触
anime
を
seller.
随所
I
に
believe
散り
that.
ばめ物語のターニングポイントを
I've
表
seen
す
those
一枚
pieces.
を
Those are
緻
really
密に立体化しました
Me too, Big
正
Cat.
面から
Thank
見た
God.
印象はカバーアートそのものです
That's a cool looking piece. I
底
really
知
dig
れ
that
ない恐
actually.
怖人知を超えた力尽きることのない渇望
Very
フェム
artsy.
トが秘めるものを
Yeah.
美しいフォル
It
ム
just reminds
で
me
伝え
of
ています
Picasso.
描かれていない側面
I'm
と
assuming
背
that's
面
maybe an
も
influence
構図
somewhere.
に十分配慮して作成どこから見ても
Like
破
he's
綻の
coming
な
out
い
of an
造形
upside
を目
down
指しま
orange
し
or
た
something. I don't know.
仮面の下にある表情もまた一から作り上げたもの空虚な
Yes, I
瞳
did.
細かくひび割れた肌がグリフィスという人間の不在を物語っていますヘルメットや殻に
Nerd
盛ら
without
れた
order. Are you
立体
still
的なテクスチャー
anti-anime?
血管が走る巨大な翼ににじむパープルとグリーン仮面から覗く頬の白い
I
ハ
like
イ
the
ライト
purple and red. I always think that's such a
ペ
great
イントも
combination.
カバーイラストを徹底再現すべく三浦先生の
That's
繊
pretty
細
good
に
sized
して
piece.
力強いタッチとストロークを捉えています一方で立体物ならではの手法も積極的に導入
Hey, Brad.
覇王
Thanks
の
for being here,
卵
my
の
friend.
瞳はクリアパーツを角膜に見立て光彩の不気味な鮮やかさを演出しました
Statue Doctor, I
ま
think we're right
た
there with you.
長々しいベースには LED を内蔵した生贄の烙印が高魔の儀そして物語を象徴するマークが怪しく灯りますカバーイラストの美しさ描かれた意味を十
Craig
二
says you
分
could
に
display
受
this
け継
at
ぎつつ
Easter and
立
Halloween.
体物として新たな魅力を放つフェムとの誕生シーン
Oh, like you could switch it out with like an Easter bunny swap out. Like you just pull the guy out of there and you
あ
put
な
an
た
Easter
の
bunny
ベル
in
セル
there.
クコレクションへ
Or maybe
お
some
送
like
りします
chocolate. That's blasphemy. Yeah, not so much in the U.S. I think there probably is some. I mean, there's like even when you go to the bookstores, there's still a good size anime. There's probably more anime at the stores than the comic books anymore.
Yeah.
So it's I think it's still popular over here. I just don't know if it's. I think it's way more popular over there. The Batman who hatched. Oh, I love it.
Oh, here.
That's fantastic. Kickback, they might. That'd be a pretty cool Easter egg. No pun intended. That's cool looking. These dioramas are neat.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah, this is neat.
Yeah, that one's awesome.
Yeah, this one will sell really well for them. There's so many characters in it. It's kind of like a Sanity almost. 1:1 scale?
Is that life size?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's a life-size bust. So they're doing what PCS is doing.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very similar in concept. Yeah, this is going to be really expensive. I guarantee it. I don't know if I'd say 10K, but it's possible. I know that one piece was really expensive. That was an impressive piece. I think that was cool. But yeah, definitely getting the PCS vibe there. I'm really excited to see Ant again in New York. They got good music tonight.
Wow.
One Punch. Draco knows his stuff. Fatima. Oh, Brad was watching One Punch with his son today.
All right, Brad.
That's really cool, Brad. Did he like it? I think people are excited about One Punch.
Tokyo is a bustling metropolis where calm and vibrancy coexist. Cherry blossoms paint the ground in the spring, and neon lights illuminate the night. This next series tells an exciting story about a group of teenagers that reform a corrupt society through interesting means.
2 years ago, Prime 1 Studio made a daring leap into the world of Persona 5 with their rendition of Joker, the leader of the elusive Phantom Thieves.
Well, the fans were impressed, and it looks like Prime 1 is ready to navigate the metaverse again.
Ready to steal your hearts with this next party member.
On joke. I think we should have like a dance party tonight or something. Like have some lasers and some lights in the background. Love their graphics. It's really cool. You contact them, see who does this stuff. This would be cool to add to the channel. Love stuff like this. Oh, we got a motorcycle. That's a fun one. Look at the water effect or whatever it is on the bottom. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Got a little Salina Kyle vibe to it.
Yeah, it kind of did. Yeah. That was a cool graphics package. I like that a lot. That was cool with the black and white.
悪しき欲望に立ち向かう若者たちの成長と絆を描くペルソナ5。世界中でゲーマーの心を奪ったこのジュブナイル RPG からまた一人怪盗がプレミアムマスターラインに現れました。新島誠、コードネームクイーン、高精細な4分の1スケールでお送りします。
Kickback, that's basically what he told me, is that they were getting kind of burned out doing the DC stuff, and so they wanted to work on some other projects.
キャラクターを余すところなく表現し、ファン一人一人の理想のクイーン像に応えるため、プライム1スタジオは2種類のスタチューを制作しました。一つはヨハンナに体を預ける生の瞬間を捉えたもの。曲線のシンフォニーをコンセプトにクイーンとヨハンナに流れるラインを共鳴させました。
Till we get to New York Comic Con.
Yeah, I know. I've spent a lot of money before I even get there.
Yeah, you didn't walk in the building yet.
I'm in trouble. You guys are seriously gonna need to rein me in. No pressure, but
空をかけるようなポージングで彼女のアクティブな一面を形にしています。足元を飾るのはグラフィカルなベース。ペルソナ5の独特なデザインスタイルを踏襲して前衛的なポップアート風に仕上げました。
But they're charging third scale
グラフィッ
prices,
クを
so
持ち上げるビル群までス
I
タ
don't
イ
know
リ
if
ッ
it's
シュ
better
です。
necessarily.
Is that
そ
like
し
a
て
forced
造形
perspective
を
there
際
with
立た
the
せる
buildings
ペイ
right
ント
there?
は公式イラストに準じた色彩で設計。
That's what I was reading
ク
comments.
イーンはネイビーやブラッ
On
ク
the
な
other
どの
one?
ダークトーンを
On this
丁
one,
寧に
yeah.
紡ぎ、明るいスキントーンと鮮やかなコントラストを生み出しています。ヨハンナのボディはブルーがかったシルバー。青いエフェクトはゲーム中の
I
表
like
現
that
を
effect.
つ
That's
ぶさ
cool.
に調べて塗り
Kind
上
of
げ
goes
た
into
もので
clear
す。
resin.
また、イラストが存在しないメーター類については、本作のためにアトラス様に新規
Yes,
で
he is
設定を
indeed.
用
Namek,
意して
we'll
いた
see
だ
him
い
in
た
New
もの。
York as well.
細部までこだわりの色をご覧いただけます。さらに、ディスプレイの幅が広がるプレイバリューの高いギミックも。
It
ク
is,
イーンの
John.
頭部はマスクと素顔
But
で
not as
差し
many
替え
people
が
like
可能
fifth scale.
ブラスナックル、リボルバーなどで知られる武
I
器
want
も
to thank
自由に組み替えられます
193 watching. Let's see if we can get this up to 200, guys. Tell your friends, tell your family. Join us. Let's get to 200 tonight. Hit that like button as well. It helps us out. Thank you.
190 people watching. You see, everybody does like anime more than
Yeah, I guess so. 196. We're 4 away. Let's get to 200. We're bringing all the closeted anime fans out today. Come on.
So this is 1/5.
Oh yeah, I did say 1/5.
Yeah,
That was a big 1/5. That was a big piece.
it said it was a Sega property, so that must be from a game, right?
It said it was from an RGP game. So maybe, I don't know. Mistake. Oh, 202. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. If we get to 250 tonight, I'm going to give something away on the next show. So 250, when we get to 250, I'll give something away. Maybe tonight. We'll see. Maybe tonight. I got some stuff. It's a party tonight. Again, cheers to everybody. Thanks again for being here.
The world
Appreciate
of
you
thrilling
guys.
martial arts comes alive as the best fighters show off their
Hey,
chops
Ryan.
in the streets. In our last showcase, we revealed an exhilarating lineup of new statues from Street Fighter 6. Cammy was a major hit, and you guys asked for more. So today, we're here to deliver a few extra punches.
And now I think it's time to up the ante with the next challenge. With
You need a lot of alcohol for that, Brad.
Sharp enough to cut through the
My
competition.
coffee isn't going to quite cut it.
This next contender has an appetite for crushing their enemies into tiny specks of dust.
Oh, should I be scared?
Only if you're standing in the ring with it.
Oh.
Let's see
Oh,
who dares
no.
to face this force of nature.
And everybody
next.
left the stream. Oh, Brad said I could leave my glasses on. So thank you, Brad. I appreciate that. The female gladiator? No, Street Fighter.
All right.
This Street Fighter line's been really good. That Chung Li that they did I like that a lot. Is her hair a helmet?
Shows you how long it's been since I played Street Fighter. I have no idea who this is.
Man.
You got a tiny head.
Brad says in 2024 you could just say gladiator, not female gladiator. That's a good point, Brad. Thank you.
That is a good point.
Look at that tiny head.
That is a really tiny head.
Wow.
I was gonna say Aaron from Bat in the Sun is gonna go crazy. He always comments about how every statue has a small head.
That's true. He does. Doesn't he?
He does, but man, that was a small head. And it's ma'am. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I don't recognize that character either, Ryan, but I don't play it much, if not ever. I used to love that game, Street Fighter 2.
Raiden. That's all I know from Street Fighter.
Yeah. Hadouken!
Oh wait, no, is that Mortal Kombat? Raiden is Mortal Kombat, right?
No, maybe.
Yeah, it is.
Ryu. It was Ryu from
Ryu, yeah.
Yeah. Round 1, fight!
Yeah, I was more of a Mortal Kombat dude.
That was a fun game.
Yeah.
Oh, Resident Evil. There's a lot of collectors of this line.
Yeah.
Loves the horror stuff. We're getting a good variety right off the bat, I think.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just waiting for them to go into the DC section. Let's just keep waiting, guys. We're going to be here all night waiting
Wait
for the
until next
DC
show.
section. Yeah.
Did you hear the DC movie news today?
What was it?
A movie starring Bane and Deathstroke.
Yeah, I saw that.
I did hear that, but I also heard that they're wanting to do a solo standalone Freeze film. And so, I don't know if all of this is just, made up BS.
No. The Bane Deathstroke news is from the Hollywood Reporter.
Okay, so is that part of the new James Gunn universe? Did they go into details?
All they said is that
The Witcher weaves a hauntingly
guy who
beautiful
wrote the
tale of a
latest Captain
solitary
America.
silver-haired hero
Interesting.
navigating the delicate dance between
Well,
love
I'm in.
and
That'd be
loss.
amazing.
For years, Prime One Studio has offered fans a portal into the enchanting world of magic, monsters, and intrigue.
Of course, no showcase would be complete without a visit to the Northern Kingdoms, where a
Or
familiar
Gotham
young
City.
soul finds their heart torn between desire.
Say that again. I
And
couldn't hear you. They've done a lot of these.
Yeah. Oh, weren't those in quarter scale originally?
I think some were third and some were quarter. I think they had some that were like Triss that was third. I think most of them were quarter. I think.
I remember seeing them in San Diego years ago.
Ooh, I like that they're using. I think they're using sculpted grass instead of that fake plant stuff that they've been using.
That looks good.
These have been really good. I like the detail on these are fantastic.
Yeah, that's my favorite piece so far.
Dylan, I do need people that know what we're talking about because we don't have a clue. Which actually probably makes it more fun because we can just laugh at ourselves because we have no idea. I'm saying this is Siri. Okay, 1/3 scale Siri.
That was
Pre-order winter. Okay, so it's coming up for pre-order already this year, guys.
Journey through a war-torn world, wielding sword and sorcery.
I do like that they've
in The
been giving
Witcher
us
3
more
Wild Hunt.
dates, you know, or
After
like
bringing
time
these
frames lately.
iconic
Like they'll say like
characters to
summer
life
of this
in
year,
quarter
like
scale,
the Hush pieces went up
Prime
for
One
sale in the
Studio now
summer
presents them with
or
even greater
late
precision
summer.
in a 1/3 scale,
But this said
part of our
winter.
flagship Museum Masterline series. From this masterpiece of open-world action RPG, we proudly release these expertly crafted figures.
I think they're just Gabe. I think they're just letting you kind of know that they're coming. I think sometimes every company
The
does it.
first release in the 1/3 scale series is the protagonist.
It does, Ryan.
Geralt, standing tall and imposing, with realistic chainmail, fabric details, and the severed head of a harpy at his feet. The
like
large
we've seen this
scale allows
before,
for
right?
exceptionally refined craftsmanship.
Man, they're
capturing
holding you
every
accountable,
nuance of the
Jeff.
seasoned Witcher's stance.
I was posting about that
Additionally,
movie.
the deluxe version comes with various head
Wait,
parts,
that's right.
showcasing different expressions.
CNSS,
and
I
a
appreciate
base
that.
featuring the
That's why we
wings
do
of
these
the
shows. It's
royal
just fun to
griffin
hang out. So
and the
thank you very
medallion
much.
of the School of the Wolf, enhancing the statue's appeal and making it a must-have for collectors.
I give you credit, Jeff. At
Next
least you
in
haven't
the
fallen
series
asleep
is
yet.
the
So that's
main
at least a
heroine,
good sign.
Yennefer. Her costume draws attention.
The show
with
is still
its
early,
intricate
though. You know,
embossing
we're
and use of fur,
I guess we're 48 minutes
complemented
in.
by her long, wavy hair and refined features, all beautifully rendered in 1/3 scale. To highlight the darkness she wears, the base is designed as a snowy diorama.
That's
Even
true,
the
Brad.
raven she commands is depicted with remarkable precision, from its feathers to its talons, while the base's side is adorned with the
That was a DC
pentagram
reference.
pendant,
They said
echoing
talon.
the heavy, richly
That's right.
painted finish seen on Geralt.
It's a little Easter egg.
And today, we bring you the latest addition to the series,
Doppelganger Brad.
Ciri, the descendant of the Elder Blood.
I like how slender the base
Trained
is.
as a
That's
Witcher
kind of
under
nice. I mean,
Geralt's
Prime
care,
One's been doing
she is
such
depicted in a
giant
proud
bases.
and poised
That'll
stance.
save
Her
some room.
sharp gaze fixed far ahead, faint freckles barely visible, and skin with a natural translucent glow, all highlighted by the refined painting that takes full advantage of the large scale, revealing the depth
You still
of
think
her
Prime
character.
One's the best at skin?
Her blouse, reminiscent of coarse canvas, along with belts, pants,
I'll tell you
and
after I
boots
get the
tailored
list
from
for
different
Terminator.
leathers, are
Yeah.
rendered with care to reflect the realistic wear of time. For added display options,
When it comes
Maybe,
to
right
maybe it's
arm
more like
pulling
Blitzway than
the
Prime
sword
1.
from
Like
her back is
Blitzway, their
included.
skin.
right, but
Allowing you
they're
to
not doing
enjoy
poly
poses
stone,
that
though, you
capture
know?
her
Yeah, it's
exceptional
PVC.
swordsmanship.
It's like a PVC.
Lying at
Yeah.
her
When it
feet
comes
is
to
a hound of the
Polystone,
wild hunt,
I still think
skillfully
Prime 1 is the
crafted,
best.
yet
Yeah.
carefully balanced, so as not to
Just
overpower
they
the scene,
have a great texture to
effectively
it.
serving as part of the
Yeah.
background. The side of the base features a design inspired by the medallion of the School of the Wolf, a subtle reminder of her connection to
I think they
Geralt.
have different teams.
As the third installment in the Museum Master line, the
Certainly
Witcher
different
3
teams
Wild
on the
Hunt
art
series,
project side of
the
things.
long-awaited series has finally been brought to
But
life
I mean, their
in
main
stunning detail.
their main art
Like
director
the
is Johnny.
previously released Geralt and Yennefer, this 1/3 scale figure offers an unmatched level of detail and presence. A masterpiece of character design that speaks to your
10 guys,
senses.
thank you very much for being
For
here.
your
20 away.
flesh and bone.
Keep it up. Again, thanks everybody for being here. Hit the like button if you're just joining us. Also, make sure you subscribe over at Secret Sanctuary. That helps us out tremendously.
Please do.
Absolutely. We love our sister channel here. Oh, we got another Cyberpunk. I think maybe didn't they already tease this somehow? I feel like they did. They teased this piece already. And it looks really good. Now, maybe not. Oh, this is like a big Diehl.
It does.
Wow, that's something. Look at that.
Like a whole room.
Yeah, that's neat. I teased the license. 1/4. That's going to be expensive, I think, with 3/4 scales on it. That's going to be pretty crazy.
Prime
At
1
a
Studio has
table.
etched its legacy
Yeah.
in Transformers history.
Ooh,
Delivering
Transformers.
stunningly detailed and dynamic statues
I know who
that
they are.
capture the iconic robots
Transformers,
in disguise.
that's right.
This time, we're excited to present a piece that
Yeah, we have a lot
truly
better chance of
represents
these
the
than the
pinnacle
other
of
stuff, I
such
think.
craftsmanship.
Oh, we're up to 223. Thanks, guys. 226. Thanks, guys. We're so close. It's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate everybody being here. Now we have a party. Off to the
Prime
profit.
Studio 成立于2012年，
Roll
从那个时候
out.
起，变形金刚就一直是我们非
Prime
常重
One's
要的
first
作品
Pete now.
之一。
Not
随
that
着
one, but
时
the
间
other
的
one was
推移，
Prime One's first
我们也
piece.
可以看到汽车人和巴
Yeah,
基
this
虎的
is
雕
the,
像也是越来
that
越精
movie.
致。
Well,
一方面是因为我们的
the
粉
first
丝
three
朋友
Is it
们
out
一直
already?
对雕像的各个方面要求
The
都
cartoon?
很高，另一方面也
Is
体
the
现了
animated one already out?
不断追求
Transformers
的
yeah, it
多
came
样
out Friday.
时至今日，我们又达到了一个
Reviews are
新的
really
巅峰。
positive.
I was
这
going
款
to
作
say, I've
品
heard
凝
good
聚
things.
了我们自成立以来
Naming
几乎
says that
所有
300.
的
Chris
技术
has to
精
watch
华
an anime. Deal.
擎天柱
I promise I will. If we get to 300, I will watch whatever you guys
ティモスが
suggest.
ショックウェーブとチェルノ
This
ブイリで
weekend.
衝突する映画ダークサイドムーンのワンシーン。
Oh, Brad said it's great.
コンテナから変形した武器庫、ウェポンズデポの造形美は見る者の心を捉えました。
Yeah, I thought it looked really
数秒
good.
の登場であることがファンの想像をかき立てたことも間違いありません。
Hey, thank you very much. Dylan Wright sent me a $2.99 Canadian super
それが
sticker.
本
Thank
作
you
の
very
アイ
much
デア
for the
ソースになって
support.
います。
That all is rolling into our New
为了
York
实
trip. So
现
thank
这
you
个
very
创
much
意
for that,
我
guys.
们
Thank
确
you.
定了一个非常简单直接的概念，那就
Can't
是
wait to
展
cover
现
that
出
for
擎天
everybody.
柱的所有细节。
And I
要做
can't
到
wait
这
to
一
hang out
点，
with this
精
dude right
细的
here.
造型和逼真的
It's gonna be a
色彩
blast.
是必不可少的。为了去
Still
呈
trying to
现
work
所有
out
的
on
细节呢，
Friday
我
in
们
my
需要一个相
in
当
my
大
head.
的
I'm trying
规
to
格尺
navigate where we're
寸，
going
所以这
first.
件作品的宽度和
I've
深
got
度都达到了1.6 米，
a couple people
是
that
一
want to do
件
dinner with
非
us that
常
night.
巨大的艺术品。
Yeah, we spoke to Danny Earls.
Yeah.
So
I
that
think
was
and Chad's in too.
great. That's good.
Yeah. He was excited about it.
And I was talking to Corey. So he's going to be there all 3 days too. So hopefully we're able to hook up with him.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, as many people as we could possibly get.
Can't wait.
Oh,
You're
boy.
probably right, Desert Jane. You're probably right. All right, what do we got here? Oh, this is
Wow.
that giant. Is this the thing they showed last time? That was just like, it was like not painted yet.
Yep.
It was like the size of a table. Like it was nuts. I don't think they had it painted.
Oh my god.
I think pretty much just Manhattan area there, Brad. I think a little bit of New Jersey.
What could the ES on this be?
3?
Yeah, like 5
Like
of them.
who's gonna buy this thing? I mean, obviously, Art Statue Collector. You know he's gonna get this.
Does he do Transformers?
No, but he'll get it.
Ah, no, he doesn't. I don't think he does.
That thing is massive. Like I just can't imagine very many people being able to display that. Yeah, it's gonna say it's massive.
I don't even remember that in Dark of the Moon though.
Yeah, Jack would definitely want
オプ
this.
ティマスは過去作の 3D データを最後までブラッシュアップ。
It's
揺
impressive.
る
I
ぎ
mean,
ないリ
there's
ーダー
no
シップを
question. I wonder
ハ
what
イ
the
ディテール
scale
な立ち
is.
姿で表現しています。ウェポンズデポは一瞬の登場シーンを
Well, you
幾度
saw
と
it
なく
next to
確
the
認し
girl.
これ
Or
の
if they
ディ
just
テールを
considered
正
it, I mean,
確
you
に
think it's a
トレース。
quarter scale?
ジェットウィングのパーツ、多彩な武器類
All
は
their
すべて作中通りの仕上がりです
their Transformer pieces. Some they don't have a scale.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just like
It's
yeah,
like
there's no.
yeah, it's non-scale because even a 1/4 Optimus Prime, which is supposed to be a truck, you know,
款变形
it's gonna
金
be
刚
bigger
系
than
列
a
作品的
1/4
积累。
person.
这一次从光泽的处理、金属的质感，还有因今年损耗产生的这种风化的感觉等等，我们
Could
结
you
合了
imagine
各
trying
种
to
色
put
彩
that
设
thing
计和
together?
技法，
Like
成功的营造出了这
I've
种
watched
逼
people
真
put
的
theirs
科幻
together,
感。
and it's so complicated.
当
Like I
然，
can't even
这套作
imagine
品也配备
something
了
like this.
LED 发光
I
效
had
果
one
和武
Transformer
器
piece.
更
I
换
had
的
the
设置。这件
G1
作品
Optimus
真的
Prime
可以
from
说是
Prime
我们
One.
有
Oh, did
史
you?
以来
Yeah,
最
this
具
was
震
years
撼
ago.
力
It
的
took
作
me
品
like
之一，让
2
大家
hours
可
to
以
put
尽
together,
情享
and it
受
was
这
a
些
nightmare
巧
when I
妙的
sold
设计。
it to take all those pieces apart.
一つの世界ともいえる巨大サイズに造形と装
It's
機ミック
just
スを妥協な
it's
く表現
so
した
impressive though what they're able to
オプティ
do
マ
with
スプライム
these things.
Yep.
私たちの情熱の
I mean, I
到達
like I
点
think of the detail on like a like Joker safeties or something like oh, this is so great. But then like you look at something like this and the artistry that goes into it. There's just a lot of talent, a lot of intricate pieces. So this one again, winter of 2024. So it looks like right before Chinese New Year, it looks like they're going to have a bunch of pieces go up for pre-order right at Christmas time. You won't see any X-Men 97 because they do not have the Marvel license, Devastator. So no Marvel pieces from Prime 1. This might be a Dune piece. I know they've done a couple pieces. Or it's just Lord of the Rings. This is Lord of the Rings, I bet. Those have been super impressive.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
it.
Dune. This is Dune 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Devin knows. Full reveal in part 2. That's a way to get somebody to watch your next show.
Yeah, right. What?
Hey, JWR, welcome to the show, my friend.
What's up, guys? How are you?
We're doing all right. Welcome to the show. How's it going?
Where you been?
it's
I feel
going
like
on.
most of this stuff that we saw, you would have known what it was.
Hooray.
Oh,
Probably.
nice.
Oh,
Part
full reveal
2.
part 2.
Damn you, Prime One.
That's right.
You
That was a
cheat.
great movie.
That's crazy.
Beneath the veil of mist, the night howls with a palpable sense
Bloodborne.
of dread and mystery, and every crevice hides secrets of eldritch
We have to learn
horrors
about that
waiting
every
to be
year at the beginning of the
uncovered.
year. Our bloodborne
Welcome
pathogens
home, good hunters,
video.
to the city of Yarna.
This line is really good.
I was
going to say they've been very good.
With the essence
I really
of
like
this
that, the
city,
girl.
capturing its inhabitants with unparalleled fidelity.
And the
Well, John, it
studio's
does
been
let
at
you
it
know
for
that it's
years,
coming, so I
first
understand
with
why they're
Lady
doing it,
Gaga
and it
regally
creates
posed in her
excitement.
chair.
The hunter with
Yes,
his
the reveal would have
blood-stained
been
saw
nice.
cleaver and firearm ready to dispatch horrific monsters.
And finally, the doll, her porcelain
Got a little
featured
rage monster
silken
going in Gabe
hair
right now.
rendered to absolute perfection.
And now,
Hulk
now in
angry.
the echoes of this perpetual nightmare comes this next reveal. The first hunter whose memory forever lingers in our deepest and darkest fantasies.
Welcome back to the hunter's dream.
JWR, I got a little bit of feedback on yours since you've joined us. Would you turn your volume down just a little?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think that might help.
Is that better?
I think so. I don't hear it now. Yeah, these have been fun. Yeah, that's the one I liked. I thought that was cool. Yeah, creepy. Yeah, was Bloodborne only one game? If you're watching, guys, is Bloodborne only one?
Yes.
Only one, huh?
And it was very, very, very popular. My best friend Dan played it so many times, and I tried to play it, but there's no real storyline for me, so I can't play games. Just
I don't know what your mic's doing, but it's like doing like a stutter thing. So like it'll da, 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 da. You guys hear that too?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not sure. Ooh, that looks cool.
Look at that.
Yeah, that looks
I
pretty
love that. That's cool looking. There's a very vintage comment right there. I love that Batkid Voodoo. Yeah, this looks. Oh, look at the little flowers. That's cool.
Yeah.
This is a cool looking piece. That's awesome. Ruffledge Record, $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Members of the Rogues, what's been the over-under on how many non-DC franchises Chris has recognized versus the I have no clue what this is? Well, I think that's a pretty easy bet tonight, I have a feeling.
You knew Street Fighter and Transformers.
I was going to say, I've known two. That's pretty good.
Well,
Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you. I love it. Good detail. Look at the texture on that. Ooh. Wow, that's cool looking. This looks like a really intricate piece.
It's a very hard boss to beat game.
It's still stuttering, JWR. I'm not sure why. It's so weird.
Dante, it's only been a couple of reveals in, and we're already going back in time.
Yes, and speaking of going back to our roots, this next unveiling brings us back to the 90s, right in the middle of Japan's anime craze.
An era that influenced artists around the world, including Prime One's very own.
You guys are going to be pleasantly surprised with this next reveal, because it's Prime One Studios' modern take on legendary characters from the cult classic Ninja Scroll.
A film that pays homage to classic samurai movies of yesteryear.
And
How's
to
this
top it
now?
off, we have an interview
Keep
with the
talking.
film's director, Yoshiaki Kawajiri, and
I think it's better now.
character designer
On the card,
and animation
Billy.
director, Yutaka Minowa.
Ooh, the legends themselves. I can't wait to hear their insights.
Got some Ninja Scroll fans. That's awesome.
Somebody explain to us what this is. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, they said it's an animated take on classic samurai film, but this is a modern take on that. They said. They've captured a lot of movement. I love these dioramas that they do. I'm so excited to get that Killer Croc versus Batman diorama. I love that thing.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Did you order that one, Billy?
No, I ordered the Batman Who Laughs first.
Oh,
Batman.
the Finch piece, yeah.
Yep.
That's fantastic too. The jokes just keep coming tonight, folks. That's a cool looking piece.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh my gosh, look how big it is.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Now, does it sound good this time?
Yes.
Yeah, it's better.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
better. It's really cool that I bet these are the actual people that worked on the animation. That's really cool.
30年経ってまだこういう企画が立ち上げるっていただけるっていうそういう根強い人気が未だに持続してるっていうのは
Devastator says, everybody's seen Ninja Scroll. Okay, where can you find Ninja Scroll if you
ありが
know?
たいなっていうふうに思ってます。
I have no idea where you can even find anime.
プライム1来たっていうのがなんていうんですかね。まあ、風さんもそうなんですけど、僕ももともと立体物とか好きだったんで、プライム1さんの立体物は初期から拝見させていただいてたんで、どれぐらいのなんていうかボリュームみたいのが来るのかなっていうのが正直ものすごい楽しみで、風さんが言われて
Thanks, Ryan.
プライム1さんで取り扱っていただけるようなタイトルなんだみたいなところは正直嬉しかったですね。
よくこういうふうに切り取ったなっていうところがやっぱり10秒をどういうふうに立体化するんだろうなっていうところ
It's
で
got a real nice flow to
デ
it.
スサイトの戦いになるんだろうなというふうにはなんとなく思ってました。
プライム1さんの商品で一番すごいなと思ってるのはベース
Making me hungry for some sushi.
の設定をがっちり決めてこられる
Crunchyroll.
まあバットマンとかアメコミのものにしても
Ah,
ベー
Blockbuster.
スの
Those
デザ
are
イ
the
ンコン
days.
セプトが僕はもう立体で見てて好きだったので10秒でどういう風にしてこられるのかなっていうところで全部のメインのベースの
Cool
表情とか全部変えてるんで
Oh, the crack through there. That's a cool touch.
やっぱりこういう亀裂で光入れてるさすがだなとか
Yeah, that's neat.
ちょっとやっぱり嬉しくなりました。
やっぱりこうツボの押さえ方がやっぱりすごいんだね。
すっごいんですよ。ベースのデザインとかが。
Hope you scooped up a couple of them, Brad.
見てるとキュンキュンくるんですよ。
Not sure they would fit your Batman collection, but yeah, it'd be all right.
まずとてつもなくでかいっていうのと10米自体がこうどういうふうにボリューム感
I hope this guy in some way says you're going to need a dining room table to put this on.
Yeah, I mean, how many
That'd be
do you
funny.
have in your collection? This thing is huge.
Yeah.
I know they're sitting down,
同
but
感が出てるところが
they look huge next to them.
っていうふうに思います。
3D の時
I don't know. You kind of wonder if when they do these pieces this large, if they just think that a collector that would be the one thing they get, instead of getting a bunch of, that's it. That's what you'd have in your collection. But that's big. I mean, I bet diameter is probably about as big as the Arkham City Harley that I have.
この
Yeah.
広がりの感覚とかが空間にこういうポーズで置くんだよっていうと
So Gabe said it's very adult, not for kids.
今日見てなんかニヤニヤしかしてないですね。
that's a good point, John.
That's a very good
実
point.
物見ないとわからないね。
いやもう全然ですよね。
いやもう本当にもう思ったよかもう2倍も3倍も迫力あるよね。
いやいやいや。やっぱ鉄斎かっこいい。
Next gen, bad.
これはもう箕輪君のキャラデザイン全てなんだけど、このディテール感、これはやっぱりとてつもなくかっこいいなっていうのは改めてよくわかるよね。これ立体になったからさらによくわかるっていう。
まあ立体化してここま
It's
で。
always amazing to me how you can look at the statue and instantly know who made it.
決済のこの辺のゴツゴツ
You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty amazing. As many statues that come out,
立体
like,
になって
you know when it's a sideshow. You know when it's a Prime 1. You know, I mean, it's just
しますね。
the techniques that they
改めてこれを
use.
さ、手で書いてさ、昔なんだからさ、
もう嫌ですやつ
今考えて
Prime 1's very
ゾッとす
easy
る
to
ね
identify.
します。
やっぱりもうここがベストだとは思うけど、やっぱり同じぐらいインパクトある虫像というキャラクターがいるんだけど、背中のコブが蜂の巣になってる。あれもちょっと造形したら面白いんだろうなとは思います。
I like to
あ
see
とあれ入れ墨のね、紅里。
ああ、ベンサトでしょ。そうそう。
蛇の入れ墨がこ
的にはね。
う、途中からこうね、本物に
Gabe's
な
is
るみたい
definitely
な。
catering to men over 40 with this
こうい
one.
う造形映えするかなっていう気
Yeah,
が
this
す
one
る
will。be a pretty penny, I have a feeling.
個人的にはもうこういうなんか
We think like
ライトアップを見てしまうと
1800, 2000
ラス
probably.
トの炎の中で
2000 at least
片で切られて
for the light up feature and every.
立体化したらちょっとかっこいいんじゃないかなとか自分では思ったりしますけど。
We should make these guys eat hot wings while doing that.
正直、まあ、ファンの方はもう、
Oh,
展示
Peter,
された機会
Peter.
だったら、もう来て見てい
Worst
ただい
next
て、
level show yet.
僕らと同じようにちょっとニヤニヤしていただきたいなっていう。まあ、10名のファン、これ見て本当に嬉しがってくれるんじゃないかなと。
There's a lot of anime fans enjoying it so
これを
far.
見ちゃうとなんかまた10米見たくなっちゃうなっていう気僕でさえしちゃうんで、まあこれをきっかけに
What do you think part 2 will be more of the
持って
same?
くれる長くこう
Yes.
Yeah.
支えてくれたファンの人たち
They
に
haven't
も
said
改め
when
て
part
面白
2
いだろう
is,
な
but I would imagine probably like
思うだろうし、
January, February, maybe.
これを見て初めて10米を知った
Or maybe
ってい
they
う人も
surprise us and do it in like
いるかも
December or
しれない
something.
と思うんで、まあ、そういう人もこういった迫力あるアニメーションが30年前にあったんだっていうことを知ってもらいたいなっていうふうにも思います。
There's another winner. So yeah, they're really going all in on winter 2024.
How was that? Did it leave you wanting more? If so,
Appreciate you,
you're in
Brad.
for a
Thanks for
treat,
being here, my friend.
Because part 2 will bring you even more astonishing revelation. Allow us to tease just a little. Cosmic Hunters, Kings of the Underworld, and yes, the long-awaited Square Enix Masterline title will finally make its debut. We're working tirelessly to bring you the epic conclusion, and we promise it won't be long before we guide you back into the heart of this thrilling journey. Until then, hold on tight and prepare for what's to come. We'll see you soon in part 2.
Is that it?
That's it.
Wow.
Whew.
I'm surprised that they didn't just do them all together.
Yeah.
Aren't they usually like, I mean, they're usually like 2 hour long, like an hour and a half at least. I mean, that was, well, I guess it was an hour.
I have no clue what any of these are.
This is some of the stuff that they showed before you got here. That's right. I don't know if it's the worst showcase, but I feel like we didn't see. I thought.
Wait. This is not the worst showcase.
Well, it probably. I don't. Again, that's subjective. For me, it is for sure.
Well, you're the one talking. So.
That's true. That is true. But for me, it is the worst showcase. But I'm just surprised that, like, I really thought we would get some like movie stuff. Well, I guess we did. We got the Dune 2, kind of Transformers. But we're, like, I was surprised we didn't get any like Blitzway or Jurassic Park or.
Yep.
John, I never try to be polite. Always trying to be politically correct here on the channel. But you know what I mean, you know, I guess I'm really shocked. Like, it wasn't longer. I don't know. What do you guys think? Here, I'll turn this down so you can actually hear what we're saying here.
I like that one. Yeah, I thought that was cool.
So did they actually show the God of War one or just tease it?
No, they teased it.
Oh, it's back. It's back to skipping on you. I don't know what's going on with that. It's so weird. It's always been fine. I don't know. Well, I don't think necessarily. I think that they still have some confidence in some of the other Western stuff, but also I think that it's just that they flat out said that they're just trying to give, a little bit of breathing room, I think. Yeah, kind of average show. I would say that's probably the case. And talking with the creative director, like he said, this is one of the most excited and proud shows he's done.
Could you tell him that during part of that I watched a dog video?
Well, I think people respond. So I think what people say as a response to this will say a lot. But also, if they sell statues, that's what they're here to do. And so this might not have been for us tonight.
I like the hashtag bring Bruce Wayne back.
Yeah, that's right.
That's funny.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing. So I guess I don't know. Like, I understand from a business point of view, like why that they're pivoting or they feel like they need to pivot. Like, I mean, you look at any of the DC edition sizes at Prime One, they're abysmal.
Yeah,
that's because the prices are so high.
Well, the prices are so high, and that's the stuff that they never talk about. They just say, "Oh, people aren't into it right now."
Yep.
Yes and no. That's bullshit. Because yes, they do want these products, but again, the market's flooded. Yes, I agree with Prime One. They gave the license to too many people. Yes, but at the same time, if you kept the prices like Sideshow's doing, or some of the other companies, and keeping the shipping down and not padding the shipping, then I think people would come back.
Yeah, it's like you said earlier. It's ridiculous to shift to quarter scale, but then price them at 1/3 scale prices.
And that was the whole thing. It's like, we're going to pivot and go to quarter scale, which I really thought, and they have done some quarter scales at $800 and $900 range. Which is comparable to Sideshow right now. So I do give them credit for that. But some of these quarter scales, again, are the prices of a third scale a year or two ago. I don't know.
I mean, everything goes up. That's just life. Everything, like, we can't compare the prices 6 years ago to what's going on today, But I wouldn't accuse them of padding the shipping. Maybe they are, but it's a lot of money. I think that's just, it's not that people don't want DC. I don't think that anybody's buying anything this expensive that they don't need, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even on eBay, the prices are so down because nobody's buying there either. So it's definitely a buyer's market, but I just think people are more frugal with their money these days.
I personally think that there are companies right now, their only target is the extreme high-end collector. I think that they look at the average Joe collector out there, and I don't think that they're catering to them much, if not at all anymore.
But what is the average Joe collector? Like, what is he getting?
Well,
is he
that's
getting
the thing.
Premium formats, or is he getting Funko Pops?
Like, I
you know what I'm
see,
saying? Like, what is that?
Right, and I think,
would you consider us the higher end of collecting?
I do. I see a wide variety. I see a wide range right now of what people are buying, what people are commenting on. I try to keep my ear to the ground as much as I can to try to, just get a kind of a pulse of where everything is at right now. And I really feel like those companies, especially the overseas companies, that is who they are primarily targeting, is the extreme collector. Whereas I feel like there are companies still like Sideshow, like Tweeterhead, PCS in some cases, even though their prices have crept up quite a bit too. for some of their larger scale stuff. I go back to thinking about the days when, you know, everybody was buying every single premium format, you know, like what, maybe 5 years ago, let's just say 5 years ago, everybody was buying every premium format that came out. They had giant collections of premium formats. And that was when they were what, 350, 450, maybe even 500. And people could afford that, and they could justify spending that kind of money. But now whenever you say, well, now my quarter scale from Prime 1 is $1,500.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Prime 1 didn't make so many quarter scales. They primarily have always been third scale. Whereas, like, you know, then also Sideshow is an American-based company. Shipping is a little bit more reasonable, as opposed to, you know, it's coming from Japan, coming from overseas. So, I mean, when you have like nowadays, a $1,500 piece, and then slow shipping is $550, and standard is $850. I mean, that's, you know, even
It's
with no
not,
tax, that's a lot of money.
It's not sustainable.
No.
And it clearly, you know, we always would say for a long, long time, like, when is the bubble going to burst? When is it going to happen? It's happened.
It's been happening. Yeah,
It's
this
been
is what
happening.
happened.
It's been happening, but we are well beyond the bubble breaking at this point. And I think that they are grasping at straws and just trying to latch into those ones that are going to spend $2,000 on a quarter scale diorama. I think that's who their target is.
Look at the DC pieces that have come out recently. All right, I'm Batman Triumphant, ES of 130, 150, something like that, right? You had the Green Lantern. It was about 200 for all three versions, right?
Yep.
Then there was the Jim Lee quarter scale with Robin and Joker in the water. That was a low ES, probably around 100 or so. So because they did it off of pre-orders. So nobody pre-ordered at the time. Then those things got, you know, so it was like, okay, so if 150 pre-ordered, or maybe like 140, then they had 10 extra maybe. The ES was set at, you know, 150. Then those got shipped out, right? And now the market, there's only 150 for anybody who wants one now, who might realize that they have the funds now to get it, and now you can't find it. And now on the secondary market, those prices for those pieces, because the ES is so low from the beginning, are high, and you know, now you're going to pay even more. But that came from the pre-order stage where nobody ordered. That's why those pieces are so low, because every other Prime 1 studio, you know, 500. Superman Hush, when that came out 6 years ago, was like 2,000 between the fabric and the sculpted.
But like something like that, I blame, like, I specifically in that case blame Sideshow, because they were the one that kind of changed that culture where they had so many sales for in-stock items. And so people weren't pre-ordering anymore, right?
Right.
And so that changed the way people, I mean, it literally changed the way people bought. And still to this day, people are waiting till it comes out to see what it looks like.
But that's Sideshow. I'm talking about something from Prime 1, you know?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, in general, like the way people buy things now.
Stock. Yeah, right. Exactly. So why should I pre-order it when the ES hasn't even been announced, and then all in stock stuff, or Jeff can use his educator discount or something like that, or they're going to have a Labor Day sale, you know?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think, Jeff?
You know, I have no idea. They're going to do what they're going to do, and I've got limited space, so it's okay with me. Sideshow's putting out some great stuff this year, so I can be happy with Sideshow and maybe a few others from other places. But I mean, I've got like a dozen pre-orders right now, so
you have way more than me.
Yeah,
I think I've got 5 or 6.
I got 4.
4?
4.
So yeah,
I have 2.
Really, 2, yeah.
Sideshow is I mean, I don't know what the factory issues are, if like what they're doing, because you have like other companies that are doing these reveals, they're putting stuff up for pre-order, and you know, they're not getting stuff out, where Sideshow is still getting statues in people's houses.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, got them by Gaslight was not that long ago, right?
Right.
The Ghost Rider piece, people are getting that.
Penguin,
They just put out 4
Deathstroke.
Hulks. Everybody got those. Deathstroke. It's like it goes from reveal to pre-order, and it's in people's houses. So listen, this stuff isn't being made in California. It's coming from China, right? That's what the box says.
Yep.
So what factories are they using where they're I mean, I have every LBS piece that has come out that Jay has put out so far, right? The last one was Hulk. I haven't pre-ordered the Iron Man yet because who knows when, you know, that's going to get put out there. Yeah, I mean, it's just the turnaround time is just way too long. But yet then they'll keep putting stuff up for pre-order.
Right. I still feel like somebody said earlier, and I agree with it. I feel like Sideshow is still the standard bearer.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They are still, and they've been. I mean, they've had their ups and downs. There have been times where, you know, things were not so great. But I feel like consistently, what has it been now? At least 3 years, where they have consistently brought out timely product, where you haven't had to wait 2 years to get something. There hasn't really been, you know, posted delays for the most part. Stuff comes out, and the stuff that does come out has been incredibly good quality stuff.
Yeah, especially the last 12 months.
Yes, especially the last 12 months. And I feel like, again, the price point, yes, it has crept up, but it stayed pretty damn fair.
$700 mark, something like that, right?
Yeah, I right here, Sideshow delivers, and I do feel like that is the truth. And I also feel like, you know, they have taken some chances with a new Deathstroke. They did a Penguin that was very well received. I don't think Deathstroke was quite as well received as Penguin. This Riddler, there's a lot of buzz around the Riddler. So again, I feel like they are taking chances. Also, they've given their artists a lot of creative freedom, which I feel like has really opened up what they've been able to, you know, put out there and create buzz and create excitement.
Did you see that Red Succubus? You know, that 2-week pre-order window ended, and they immediately announced the edition size of 260.
260. What do you think of that?
Well, it's pretty cool. I mean, the regular one is like 1,200 or something, but they just sold another 260 just by slapping some red paint on it.
Smart.
Good for them.
Good for them. They're a business.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you look at the new Batman Hush 1/4 from Prime 1. It's $1,000 and it had no swap outs, no extra portraits. Like, I was looking forward to that piece, and I'm like, do I really want to spend $1,000 on something that doesn't have all bells and whistles?
There doesn't seem to be any rush either. I mean,
it's like
the Superman
late
sold out by now.
2025 is when it will start dipping.
No, but I mean, the Superman had already sold out by this time after the pre-order opened.
Mm-hmm.
Batman appears to be available for quite some time. And it hasn't even shown up on Sideshow.
And I'm for it to come on Sideshow because I points. So I points on $1,000 stat, no swap outs.
Right.
Sorry, I'm smiling. Every time you're talking, it does sound like Max Headroom to me. it's funny. I just keep going back to that Max Headroom, which is pretty funny. But and you know, Kickback says Prime 1 delivers too, and they do. I mean, they're still like the quality that they produce is still. I mean, they're still my favorite company. I love what they produce. I love what they come up with. I love their attention to detail. But I don't know. Like I do feel like that a lot of especially a lot of the overseas companies that is basically who they're catering to at this point, which is sad. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it tonight. But it's I know it's frustrating at times, but I am excited that they're offering different things to different people. You know, not just us. You know, Batman collectors.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, we're looking at it. You know,
yeah, we're very.
It wasn't
small
for us,
here.
but you know, you're happy for anybody that you know. I mean,
sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what this hobby is all about. And and again,
I don't wanna
that's
down
what
it, you know,
that's what I
everybody.
found refreshing tonight is the fact that I don't have to buy anything tonight, and that I haven't been able to really say that at any of the next level shows, which is probably good or bad for Prime 1. You know, because they maybe could have showed a few pieces that, you know, 193 people watching right now would have been like, oh, I want to buy that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This show wasn't for our core group, but there was a lot of great comments in the chat tonight about people like getting excited about certain pieces, And so that's what this hobby is all about, is being able to have that excitement, have that anticipation, and also being able to experience joy through somebody else's eyes, you know, and that's what we have to do, because I think every one of us in this panel, there's stuff that we want that we don't buy because we don't have the room, or we just don't have the finances, or we just don't have the ability to make it fit in our collection.
Right.
So I'm really happy for all the stuff that they showed tonight, because there was some great artistry there for sure.
Yeah. I mean, so like, let's ask the chat, is anybody POing anything that they saw tonight? I mean, we're not, but is anybody else out there?
That's a great question. Yeah. Let us know in the chat real quick before we wrap it up tonight. And again, I just want to,
there might not be that many. I mean, this is called Rogues Gallery Live, and you are the Batman statue collector. So
yep.
That is
your
true.
followers might be
yeah,
by DC.
More DC.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it says, well, the actual stream has over 1,000 viewers and the chat was mostly positive, so they're doing something right. And again, there's nothing wrong with what they're doing necessarily. It's just, you know, like I said, some of the and it really wasn't about the pieces being great or not, or people not liking the pieces. It was just, you know, the price point is what we were talking about. And you know, it is what it is. Again,
I reserve the right to be grumpy.
That's right. Let's see.
I wonder if that prey piece is going to be another Predator, or if they'll do like that girl too, you know, like
it looked like a Predator.
Looked like a Predator, right?
The images that they were showing.
Yeah, I mean, because how much more? They all look kind of similar, you know.
Right.
But that was a great movie, though.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
We got some people saying nope. We've got some people saying great to have the break, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
Maybe the Resident Evil 4 piece. Maybe the Ninja Scroll. That seemed to get a lot of reaction, that piece. Witcher and Persona, likely not a ton of actual pre-order reveals. Guyver pieces from the Bat-Kid Voodoo. Yeah, and again, Craig, it's just fun to watch the artistry of it. Like I said, even though it might not be for all of us, but not every show has to be for all of us. You know, it's just, you know, they're obviously targeting a certain audience with this particular one. And like I said in my video today, I really feel like this is a good opportunity to kind of maybe, and with other, you know, there's some companies that are just you're not hearing a word from. So that's another company we're not getting DC stuff from right now. You know, I haven't seen much from Queen lately. I mean, they're doing a lot of the in-art stuff, but not a lot of statues. So this is actually maybe just kind of for us to kind of all catch our breath and then start over fresh with some of the DC stuff as the new movies come out. And I do think somebody just said about the Batman 2. Again, the creative director told me point blank that they are waiting for the excitement to kick back up again. They feel like the superhero stuff, and let's be honest, it's been pretty stagnant, whether it's DC movies like Blue Beetle or, you know, some of these that weren't all that well received, you know, theatrically, going all the way up to Marvel, and those movies haven't really done very well. They're somewhat entertaining at times, but they haven't reached the level of the Avengers movies for sure. I think that they will regain that with the new stuff.
I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine is pretty good.
Well, that's a good point. I feel like that's really what started to kick it and turn it around.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe that will, you know, I really feel like this Joker film is going to do really well. I think that the Batman 2, obviously this Penguin show is off the chart popular. I think I can't wait to see Sunday night's episode. I can't wait to watch that. But I don't know. And again, like there has been a really big slowdown in terms of what's being, you know, put out and also being delivered at this time. And we have had, you know, a pretty good sampling of statues that have come out in 2024. But again, that's why I bought so much damn original art this year and gone that route, because it has slowed down. I'm a pretty impatient type person. You know, I'm always like, got to keep moving. So
I have an update if anyone's interested.
Yes, sir.
FedEx has picked up my Alfred, and he is currently in transit in the States.
Nice.
Oh, well, you know what that means. Let me see here. Okay, so that means, Billy, I don't know if you want to do it or not, but here we go. Ready? Watch this. already ready to go.
Oh,
I made that banner about 3 weeks ago or so. But anyway, yeah, that means that's coming.
Mine says it says October 3rd by the end of the day.
All right, so let me go check my account real quick and just see if I have any update on my end. Still don't have any.
Where's City of Industry, California, Jeff?
It's about an hour from me. Southern California.
Can you run over there and grab it real quick?
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Yeah, just go grab it. All right, tracking number, Federal Express. Oh, there's a exclamation point that says shipment exception, barcode label unreadable and replaced. So mine now says September 27th, shipping arriving on time. Shipment arriving at City of Industry, but it doesn't have a delivery date on mine. So when does yours say it's going to be delivered?
Thursday the 3rd.
So I bet mine, if they can figure out the label thing, I bet I get mine a day before you do.
Yeah.
Just because I'm a little closer to the West Coast. But it says my order has an exception, so that's not a good sign.
It just probably means that they had to slap another label on it.
I'm going to go into the actual FedEx website.
The FedEx guys can, when they pick it up, they can put a label on it right there. It pops out of their little thing that they carry. I've seen it.
Yeah, it just says we will replace the label. And so anyway, but I bet you I get mine probably Wednesday then. So that's a Rogues Gallery night, so we probably won't be unboxing it that night, but maybe we'll wait. I don't know if you want to do a double live or not. I don't know, but
yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll wait.
That might be fun.
I'm getting mine. It says Thursday, so that's not a Rogues night anyway.
No, I mean the next night. We would do it the next night.
Yeah,
Thursday. So okay, well that's exciting. That's great news.
Yeah, I just
Anybody else in the chat getting that piece? Again, it's really cool. They took a risk on that. That's another character that no one ever has ever done.
Yeah.
So again, I continue to. I told John this in our chat the other day. I'm like, I continue to thank him for, even though like the DC stuff was a letdown, I continue to thank him for some of the art direction they've done. They've done things like the Jokerized Batsuit, which nobody else would have even touched. They did Alfred. They did Talon. No one else would touch Talon, I don't think, at this point. So they've really taken a lot of interesting risks. And I think some have paid off for them and some obviously haven't. They haven't sold probably near as many as they had hoped. But I'm so thankful I have that Talon piece. I'm so thankful. I mean, that freaking Joker Say Cheese behind you, Billy, is still one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
Just fantastic.
Punchline.
Punchline.
Punchline. Yeah.
Yeah. They've I love what they do. And so, yeah, tonight wasn't for all of us, but that's okay.
Yeah. It's let's spread the love,
Ben Hissel's asking about that Batman. I'll let you answer that.
Yes, I do. I talk about that in the Superman review that I put out today. That's probably coming out early next year.
That fan art Harley that's been going around this week. I have that coming. Dan has that coming. Man, how great did that look?
Yeah.
Yep.
Whew. And they're the same ones that did the custom punchline that I have. Beautiful piece. So, anything else you guys want to say? I bet Mr. Delaney's ready for some dinner.
I heard something interesting today. LBS posted new photos of the Thanos they've got going up for pre-order, like tomorrow or something. It's really soon, but it's sculpted by Caleb Nefson.
Oh, really?
I had no idea.
I wonder, is that now? They've had that sculpt for a couple of years, haven't they? Didn't they have that on prior shows?
Yeah, but this, they put out that email showing all of the details, and yeah, sculpted by Caleb Nefson.
That is really awesome.
It's very cool.
That's very cool. Also, just want to say real quick that we have some exciting stuff coming up here on the channel. I got a call this week. You want to say hi? All right, sorry. Yeah, we're getting ready to wrap up. Locks wants to say hi real quick.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, how's it going?
Ye old cure. Yeah, we had over 200 tonight. This was really great. You were in there. That's awesome. We're going to the K-State game tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
Can't see you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does this camera work?
Well, we'll just stand in front of it.
It's confusing.
No, just go that way.
I did.
Yeah, go this way. There you go. Now you're crystal clear. See?
Excellent.
All right, I'll see you in a minute. Anyway, I just want to say that I've got a call this coming week that I think is going to bring the community some really exciting news, and we'll probably be breaking that close to around Halloween time. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys. So definitely stay tuned to the channel. And anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you, gentlemen, for hanging out with me tonight, watching some non-DZ stuff, but still a lot of fun hanging out with you guys and hanging out with the community and the chat. And thanks everybody for watching. Anything else you guys want to say before we wrap up?
Have a great weekend.
Yep. Have a great weekend. Be safe. And yeah, go buy some statues, guys. Have a good night, everybody. See you in the Batcave.
See y'all.
Bye-bye, everybody.